Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Hello and welcome to another Michele Roys Show. Today I have a special one for you. I decided to share some Bible verses that have been a comfort for me, and I hope you can enjoy them as well and find comfort in these words. My friends, welcome. Thank you for taking this time. Please just rest a little bit and take some time for yourself. This is a time to be nourished, a time to feel imparted and loved most of all. I find great comfort in knowing that God is with me. For me, has been my rock, my stability, my foundation. And I don't know how it is for you, but just knowing that I'm not alone in this journey and knowing that the higher power, the universe, or for me it's my God, has my back makes all the difference. Especially in those really, really difficult and dark moments that I've gone through. Maybe you've gone through that as well. And my friend, if you don't have God right now in your own life, I would say, give him a try. Let him be there for you. Because I find so much comfort in knowing that he's taking care of me. That he has planned for me. Just before I was even in my mother's womb, he had shaped me. He had called me by my name. He had numbered the hairs of my head. And he's done the same for you. He made you uniquely you. Do you know that we don't have, none of us, the same eye print, fingerprint, heartbeat? We're all uniquely made. And that in itself is just amazing. And it's one of the goodness of God. God, the creator of all things, put us here for purpose, on purpose. And even though we're going through difficult times, I wanted to share a couple of verses that has helped me a lot. You know, a friend of mine gave me this for her birthday a couple of years ago. It's called Bread of Life. And there's lots of different Bible verses, different colors as well. And sometimes when I'm doing my prayer vigils, I like to take them and see how the verses speak to my heart. Because I know that the Holy Spirit is always with us. And the verses that we memorize and the verses that we read, those things are God's word to us and for us. So I wanted to start with Isaiah 43:5, which says, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you." I'll read it again. "Do not be afraid, for I am with you." You know, sometimes when it's very challenging, we might feel that we are alone. We feel afraid, not only of the dark, but of the unknown. And when you're facing chronic pain, there's so many unknowns. But God has given us this promise to not be afraid, that he is with us. He is going with us, before us, around us, surrounding us, to help us in whatever kind of trouble we face in. So let that anchor you. Let that be a reminder for you today that you are not alone, my friend. He is with you right now in that storm, in that difficulty, in that challenge, in this illness, in whatever thing you're facing. He is with you and he loves you and he's going to help you because he made you, you know. Another one, Psalms 34:19. "A righteous man may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all." A righteous man may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. What's so impactful for me about this is that we feel that because we follow Jesus and we believe in him, that our life should be smooth sailing with no adversities. But that's not the reality of life. I personally believe that we're here to strengthen our character, which is something that we can always have with us, to learn the life lessons that we are put here on earth to do, and to be of service for others, to help others in their journey as well. We're not here to be isolated individuals on an island, because that's not even possible, right? And through that, we will face difficulties. But like the first verse said, that God is with us. Not to be afraid, I am with you. He has told us that. He has already promised that, which we can hold on tight to. And then we know we will have troubles, but know that who is with us in this fight is the Lord Almighty, the great I am, the one that started building this whole world to existence by the power of his word, that thought of you and me, my friend. That is just awesome. That is awesome. Just really think about that and let that just encourage your heart right now, because it encourages my heart. And then the Bible tells us to really ponder, to meditate on the words. Let them sink in. Let them be that nourishment to the parched grounds that we might be feeling right now, as those seedlings, as they're going through the difficult waves and storms of life. We're not promised an easy life, but we are promised to not be alone in this journey. You're not alone, my friend. Find comfort in knowing that you have the Almighty God in your beck and call, who takes care of you, that he knows the number of your hairs. I mean, I have a lot of hair, I don't know about you, and I have a lot of them that are falling, and I have to sometimes joke and say, God, I'm sure you're taking notes of those ones that are falling too, and it's a lot. I can't even count it myself. But it's funny to be able to know that he loves me so much that he has numbered the hairs of my head, and that I'm more precious than sparrows, beautiful birds, and so are you. So remember that the Lord will deliver us. When he says delivered us, he's going to bring you everything you need to go through whatever it is that you're facing. So he might not take you away from that pain that you're facing right now, but he is certainly going to give you the grace to endure it. And not only that you can shine for him as well, and that you can help others through it, which that's how I find myself, doing this, being on this podcast, talking to you today, knowing that God is my source of strength, my very, very present help in times of trouble. Another one in Matthew 5:4. God bless those who mourn, for they will be comforted. This is the New Language Translation. God bless those who mourn, for they will be comforted. God weeps with us as well. And in the Bible, it talks so much about how Jesus went through so much, that he was wounded for our transgressions. He felt our pain so that he could better understand us, yet without sin. He went through all of that so he could put on our mere flesh and understand what it is to live the way we live, eat what we eat, go hungry, have loss, suffer, all these different things. He wanted to understand it, and that's why he gave his life for us, for you and me, my friends. And he knows how to comfort. He mourns, and he blesses us, those who mourn, those who go through difficulties and challenges. He's going to continue helping you, my friend. I know that. I know because I've seen, if I look back on my own journey and I just take time to put out the little points, because 2020, right? It's amazing. Afterwards, hindsight. But if you stop and look back and dot the times in your life and how God has brought you through so much, you will be in awe of his greatness and his power and his love and his mercy for you, my friend. I know that every single time that I take time off to just think about it, wow, I thought those dark moments were the darkest moments in my life. And yet, God, you were faithful. You brought me through it. And every single time that built up a little bit more resilience, it built up a little bit more faith, it built up a little bit more courage. And that stacked up. And here I am, not healed, but in grace, in faith, in belief, I'm pressing on, trusting that God, that begun a good work in me, will complete it till the end. Trusting that the words that I'm speaking to you right now is a reminder that you are not alone, that God is with you. He loves you. He does not want you to be fearful about what the diagnosis said, about what the finances look like, about what you are feeling currently, but to know that he holds you, the palm of his hands, the creator of all things, the great I am. I look up and I look at the trees and I look at the sky and I look at all this beauty that is around me. And it just reminds me that perfection that it is the earth, the galaxies, it's also in us. Each and every one of us are just so amazingly made. We're so intricate. We're just awesome because of Him, right? And another verse that goes along with that, with comfort. The Lord had comforted His people and will have mercy upon His afflicted. That's Isaiah 49:13. And this is from the King James Version. The Lord had comforted His people and will have mercy upon His afflicted. Isaiah 49:13. Wow. He will comfort us. And He shows mercy to us, those that are afflicted. That's an encouragement for me as well. Because through those struggles and the trials, He is also making me pure. He's strengthening my character. He's raising my voice. He's giving me a platform to speak for Him and through Him. Because I believe we all have an assignment here, and we have a purpose. And the challenges and difficulties that we faced in our lives, it's bringing us closer to that purpose. What's your purpose, my friend? What do you feel down in your heart that God has asked you to do? That He's given you the talents, the abilities, the skills, and the strength to do. And perhaps you are fearing. Perhaps you are scared of it. Perhaps you do not believe in it. And you don't believe in the greatness that's in you. I'm here to tell you that God has begun a beautiful work in you, and He will continue if you allow Him. Let Him in. Let Him be your source of strength. Let Him encourage you. Just let Him be part of your journey. He's already there. He's just waiting for you. You know, He says in Revelation 3:20 says that the Lord stands in the door and knock. If any man hears His voice and opens the door, he will come in. He's not forcing Himself in, my friend. He just wants you to say, you know what, God, I surrender to You. I believe You are the truth and the life. Please be part of my life. And He will be. He is waiting with open arms for you, my friend. And I will love for you to give it a try. You know, if you don't believe in God, ask Him. Ask Him to prove Himself to you. Because He can, and He will. And if you feel a little bit wavering right now in your faith and wondering where is God when all these things are happening to your life, He's right there. And that vision of the footprints on the sand, you know, I'm not sure if you heard of it before. So God is carrying you. In the troubles and tribulations, those are the footprints that you will see in the sand. God carrying you. And you feel like you were walking alone, you're not alone. He's carrying you through it all. So my friends, be encouraged by that. And if you want to hear more about me, what am I up to, please do connect. Let me know if these verses have resonated with you, and do share some verses that has helped you, that you can hold on to, and share this episode with somebody else. Let them know that they're not alone. And may God bless you. Until next week, have a beautiful time. Bye for now.
This was the Michele Roys Show.